back in the time that it came out from Sir Mix-a-Lot. Wasn't it Sir Mix-a-Lot?
Yeah, it was good.
And so it hit a community. It hit young people at that time of all ages, of all people around the world. And so when you basically give someone something like that they look back fondly about, you start developing their attitudes about the look of a person. And so it was okay at that time for men to come out and women to come out and say, you know, I like big butt. I like a larger. I don't want a flat butt. And it started molding the way people looked.
Yeah.
And so you take that, and that's part of this video. The man in some jean hot pants.
The hot pants, yeah.
With a
as
big
I
butt.
say in Jamaica, the body right. Oh God, I'm sorry.
But that commercial is epic, and they took it up a notch with, and he is in shoes, as I mentioned before. The shoes he has on came from the exotic dancer, the stripper world.
Yeah, it's hot. Then his name in the advert they call him Dave, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the butt we all know the butt is CGI. But I just had to.
I think it's padded. I don't think it's CGI.
Someone said it's CGI. He said it's CGI. He was doing an advert, an interview, and I saw him, and he said because someone asked him, and I remember thinking, oh please, you really got to ask. But he was like, no, it's CGI.
They CGI'd.
That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm like, really? But he was like, yeah, they CGI'd.
It's not real. I know that for a fact.
Oh yeah, we all know it's not real. Come on now, you know. But apparently, it was the most complained about advert, and I thought, really?
Who complained?
I don't know, but listen, here we go, Kevin. I'm sending this to you because I know you're gonna enjoy it.
Well, I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny, but some people they get upset and you know. They take offence because some people they like to complain and they like to get themselves in a 2 and 8 as we say over here. I'm sending it to you so you can remind yourself about it because when I remember when I first showed you that and you were like, what the hell?
because it was different, because it was funny. It's something that and it got your attention, and that's what advertising is. It does. Advertising is supposed to get your attention, and so that you have the name of that particular company in your head.
Exactly. That's exactly. It is supposed to make people talk and think or buy a product or whatever it might be. Oh,
what is so? And I'm reading the post that you sent, and this is hot off the presses. Okay,
this is from last year. You wanted the 2015 one, didn't you? Because I've already sent you the 2016 one. Today we're posting it, and you just asked me for the 2015 one, so I've just gone back to look for it, and here you go.
Right, but that's what why are they complaining?
Because they were upset that he was dressed up like that and that he was strutting his stuff, kind of thing. And I thought it was hilarious, but like you see, this is what I mean. Someone else will take offence to that, won't they?
Well,
why?
And those people that take offense to it will turn around and look at an evening soap opera that has a scene of people in the bed doing, quote, simulated sex, and then they're not going to complain that that's on TV. Come on, people.
No. So it just goes to show you that, I think it's hilarious. I've always thought these ads were hilarious. I just have to laugh. And when they introduced Builder, I think his name's Colin, the Builder Colin, I just thought that was it. I was done. Everyone over here in the UK, you guys know what I'm talking about because we see this practically every day. If you're watching TV at some time during the day, you will see this advert, right? Because it actually plays a lot over here.
Well, it's edgy. And in the United States, we're so just really churchy, I'll put it that way. And we're too, you can't do that. And then you'll turn around and you'll have this nighttime show and they're just rolling all over a bed, barely with any clothes on.
People, you gotta let us know what you think because, oh my God, they're both together and they're doing the dance off. And then there's another guy in the background, a black guy that I think he's dressed up supposed to be like a Secret Service agent, and he's body popping away. And oh my Lord, I think the wolf or something. I tell you, man, it's hilarious. I'm just like,
but they appropriated us.
Yes.
In at least 2 phases of that commercial because that's just what it is. And then as you mentioned. And I didn't realize it, but twerking came from the Jamaican world before it even hit our side with dancers. And, it came in through Jamaican, it went to dancing, and now you go to a college party of all of the Caucasian persuasion, and they're in there twerking.
Oh yeah, or what they consider to be, shall we say, their version of. Let's put it like that, because we know they ain't. No.
Okay, that was a direct shot at them, so I'm good with that. It's true.
Okay. Okay. K-Rose, people, just let us know what you think about that, because I can laugh at that all day long. I think that's hilarious, right? But you see, K-Rose, the progression from last year's advert to this year's advert, they're on it hard now. They just went all out because he's body popping and he's twerking and this one's on a pole and the other one, oh Lord, and he's giving him all the screw face and all that, You just think, oh my Lord. So if you don't look at that and think, okay, where are they getting all these supposed suggestions from and these moves and these actions? Okay, I find it funny. I have to say, I did find it funny, but I can see why some people may get offended the only reason they would get offended is if they don't have a sense of humour for what it is supposed to be. Because it's an advert. I personally don't take it to heart because in my mind, as I said, I put it in today's show because if you look at it from the point of appropriation, the whole thing is an appropriation. Obviously, it's an interpretation of appropriation, but it's still, as you said, they have stolen aspects of culture or things that they've seen that have been done by different communities and different cultures, and then they've tried to make it in this thing so that they can sell their products. See what I mean? What we talked about earlier.
Well, they don't even try. They just do it.
There you go. They just take it and it's done. But you see, like I said, people enjoy that advert because it is very funny and you will be laughing. Okay, but K-Rose, I wanted to ask this question, which is link 19. Does cultural appropriation in pop music even matter? Now, I'm sorry. I think it does. Because to a degree, there was something I saw. Oh my God! When I saw this, I thought they're having a laugh for real, and I don't mean that in a kind way. I thought, they're taking liberties, because it's a picture of Katy Perry in one of her many videos, and I have described it as supposedly. I shall say again, supposedly depicting an Egyptian queen. If you see the diamonds in this woman's face. Okay, I'm sending it to you, K-Rose, just so you can pick it out and have a look and let me know what you think. Because when I saw this picture, I thought, she's having a laugh. Do you see? And she's standing there with her mouth open. Like she can barely close her mouth because it's so full of diamonds and jewels. Did you see it?
Yeah, and again, this is an exaggeration of what our people created.
Yeah. A big exaggeration because she's supposed to be, and I say it again, supposedly depicting an Egyptian queen. But look at all the different things she's got. Her hair in the with the little the little beads that people used to do. But hers, she's just got like just in gold, and then she's got this massive mouthful of diamonds.
A grill, as we call it.
Yeah, grill. Yeah, but it's more than a grill because she can't even close her mouth. People. Are you going to post it, Karen?
Well, as a singer, and this is just purely from a purely real standpoint, you can't sing with a grill in your mouth like that. There
you go. Come on now.
Okay. It's but yeah, it is appropriating, but you get to a point to where I understand what satire is also.
Yes.
And I hate grills, and I'll put it out there, so if somebody don't like it, they don't like it. I don't care what y'all think. Grills are stupid to me.
Well, a lot of the rappers came over. They're going to have something to say to you on that.
I don't care. I'll tell them to their face. You're wasting all this money putting all this in your mouth. And you're making your teeth go bad and all the other stuff that's associated with it. So, no, I'm not trying to hear it.
On it today, like, listen, don't just stop with your foolishness.
Well, I'm an equal opportunity person today as far as telling people what I think may be stupid. And that's stupid to me. And paying the money for something, it's just like you go out and you pay, $50,000 if you're a rapper for this piece of gold. And the jeweler charges you $50,000 to make it, and then you run out of money 3 months later, and he says, "Well, hey, I got to melt it down. I can give you $5,000 for it."
Oh.
What sense does that make?
You better make sure you don't run out of money.
But they always do.
Yeah, because they buy stupidness like that.
Thank you. Because the first thing they do is go out and try and buy a car and go out and try and buy a grill or some gold.
Now, buy a house, man. Come on now. Be smart. Buy a house that you can actually sleep in. What, you're going to sleep in a car?
Well, but
no
you're
one
being
ain't.
logical.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Step out of a logical universe.
All right. No, because I don't want to sleep on the street. No, sorry. That's another show. Let's just...
But that's what they do, though, and that goes back to the subject matter of your show today.
Oh.
Your show basically is talking about the fact that we don't understand the importance of some of the things that we have in our community, things that we create, and in a lot of cases, we don't have the money to monetize it. So don't get me wrong. That is something that is an issue. I'm sure all those people that created the mule look of the shoe and folding them down, they didn't have the money to come up with a shoe company to sell them. Okay.
No.
And so I do understand that, but stop feeling bad. First of all, about the things that we can't control, the things that we need to do and that we have to do because it's a necessity. Stop feeling bad about those things.
Right.
First of all, and then secondly, once you see people starting to monetize them, go out and see if you can make some money off of it yourself. Right?
Well, no, why can't we be the originators of it instead of trying to follow after? Because it came from us anyway. Like I said, I told you about this recreating Black Wall Street people. You guys know how I feel on that. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that.
But they fooled us. They fool us and tell us how bad it is. You said it before.
Yeah.
They tell us how negative it is, and they tell us how ghetto it is, and they tell us how horrible it looks until they figure out a way to monetize it. Yeah, and then when they monetize it, it becomes whatever the new word is they have for it. And I have one more that our community built. Because I saw this one evolve within the last 10 years because of me being in entertainment.
Right.
I would go out to venues with the artists that I would work with, or we would do radio remotes. And in our communities, it became prevalent to where young ladies would wear leggings. And they would wear them. Right. And they wear them to the club, and they would wear them to the club in these exotic designs and all this, but they were wearing them to show off themselves. They were club clothes.
Right.
And then they started to say, hey, I'm going to just get a color and I'm just going to wear them to the store. I'm going to wear them just out in everyday life. And then a la yoga pants were created. Okay. And it became fashionable to wear leggings. And the yoga pants, quote, are an industry unto themselves. But people that did yoga weren't wearing these leggings. They were wearing sweats and just different workout stuff, shorts, whatever.
Yeah.
We create an industry where women are walking around in their everyday lives in leggings of different colors and different textures and different fabrics. And then it's like, we're going to call them yoga pants. And boom. Now it's like everybody wears yoga pants.
Yeah, quote unquote. Yeah, we know. Yeah, but Kara, you know, right, that... I have the for and the against, but I must ask this, Link 20. I have to know, because I saw this, and this is Beyonce was criticized for cultural appropriation in one of her new music videos, right? She's wearing like Indian sari dress, and she's, in the whole attire. And I want to know, I'm curious to know what you guys think, because apparently she's being criticized because she's dressed as an Indian woman in her new video, right? But they're saying, is it cultural appropriation? Because yes, she's dressed in the cultural dress, i.e. the Indian dress, which is associated with another culture. And I have to say, we all know she will be making money, what we've just been talking about, monetizing, because she's a music star. And obviously when she makes her videos, this is one of the ways that she presents her music to the world, isn't it? So that people can hear it, and that's how she makes a living. If you like it, you buy it. Hello, hey presto, money in the bank for her. Cha-ching. But I want to know, right, because everyone's saying, because it's Beyonce, is that the reason why nobody actually really wants to call it cultural appropriation? So my question is, would people give someone a pass if they had worn an outfit generally associated with another culture just for the day or something like that? Or, as in this case, to record the music video, as opposed to if somebody was taking the element